What's up, 360? Welcome to Wednesday and another quick Devo in Hebrews. We're going to look at Hebrews chapter 10, verse 8, and it says this: First, Christ said, "You did not want animal sacrifices or sin offerings or burnt offerings or other offerings for sin, nor were you pleased with them, though they are required by the law of Moses." Then he said, "Look, I have come to do your will." He cancels the first covenant in order to put the second into effect. For God's will was for us to be made holy by the sacrifice of the body of Jesus Christ once for all time. So here's what Hebrews, the author, is talking about. He's talking about how there was this old covenant. There was this a law, these laws that the Jewish people lived out in order to express their relationship with God. And the Old Testament is a story of the nation of Israel failing to live out those laws and dishonoring God by breaking those laws and defiantly disobeying those laws. And the truth is, what they ended up doing was they ended up bringing all the sacrifices and trying to follow these sacrificial laws without following the law of loving God with all of their heart, without following the law of not worshiping any other gods besides the one true God. And so it was a sad and unfortunate situation that they found themselves in. But Jeremiah said, "Hey, God has this intention to create a new covenant," and that's what Jesus came to bring about. That's what Hebrews 10:10 says, that God's will for us was made holy by the sacrifice of the body of Jesus Christ once for all time, that Jesus would come and do this once for all time sacrifice. But it's a challenge to think that how often we fall into that mode of religion, right? That mode of kind of just doing things and offering these sacrifices in order to just try to be a good person or try to do the right thing without doing the work of turning our heart toward God. Because really, God doesn't want our church attendance, which is very low nowadays in terms of attending church, or us checking off reading the Bible every day, or acts of kindness, or our money, or anything. He wants our hearts. And what Christ did was he came, gave his life so that he demonstrated his love for us, so that we would turn back to him and love him in response and have our hearts transformed by his work and his life. And so seek that heart transformation today. Know that Jesus Christ has sacrificed for you so that you can love God with all of your heart. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday, and we'll see you tomorrow.